Hey everyone, what's up? You've reached the page of Christopher Loki Collins, and as promised, I'm doing a couple of interviews with some really close friends of mine, who are also some really good supporters of mine. So, this right here is the lovely Pauly Storm Subane. I always get it wrong.
Storm Subane.
Oh, see, I always get it wrong. But it's okay, because she married my best friend, and she's awesome. A very awesome girl.
Thanks.
So, Pauly, how you feeling today?
Pretty good. I'm relaxed. I had a massage earlier.
Nice.
And a sushi lunch. That was great.
Sushi's the shit. Alright, so I kind of wrote in. Oh, I'm sitting on it. I kind of wrote down a way of doing this, mainly for my best friend. That way I could keep her on topic. So yeah. So we already have your name, obviously.
Yes.
And how long have you known me?
Is that the first time I met you, or?
Yeah, I count that time too, actually.
Shit. Over 10 years then.
Yeah. Pauly met me when I was a street kid, maybe a year and a half before I met Tasha. Maybe I'm not the best at that.
19. So
yeah.
about 19.
Yeah. We won't even go into why that was a bad situation, and it's really not my fault, nor is it Pauly's. It's other people's.
It was my ex-roommate.
That's okay, because see, we love each other now, because we go fishing together and shit.
God.
I know, we need to go fishing soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, now I'm talking about Tasha being bad. Okay, so when I came out to trans, to my family and some of my friends, they replied that they already knew that. What was your original, feeling on it, honestly?
I wasn't really quite sure myself. I wasn't, I don't know if it was one of those things that you were thinking about and you weren't really sure, and that maybe it was quote unquote a phase.
Right.
But then after a few months and you were doing tea, that I was like, hey, maybe Chris is serious about this and let's see where it goes. And
right.
It's what, 6 months now you've been doing
almost
tea?
8.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, lost track of time.
I know, it's been a while. I know, I lose track of time, but that's because they had me on shots every other week. Now I get them weekly, so it'll be so much easier to do monthly bullshit. Yeah. Well, I guess that covers on how you feel about things from that until now. What changes would you say you've noticed, be it physically, emotionally, mentally? I mean, emotionally, I guess you can't really feel out what I go through emotionally. Huh?
No, not really. I think you're still the same old Chris. It's just I've heard your voice changing. It's a little bit more deeper.
Right.
I can hear the the transition in the voice.
Right.
I don't know about features, physical features wise. I haven't really looked.
Right.
Because I don't tend to do that unless I am trying to figure something out.
Right. So unless I ask, basically, if I'm dude, do I look am I starting to look like a dude or what? Okay, well, how about that? Is that better? Am I starting to look like a dude?
No, you definitely act like a dude.
I do. I always have to. That's probably why. It's probably why this transition is good for me. One of many reasons, I should say. With my confidence though, have you noticed anything as far as how I walk and I carry myself versus before?
If you weren't being a
Jackass?
drag king, no, when you're in drag king, you act more masculine.
Right.
Now it seems like it's just the way you are. You act more masculine than you have.
Right. So it's more I'm not acting masculine. I'm actually just masculine. Is how it's starting.
Being basically a masculine.
I feel you. I got you. Well, since I've started my tea, last month since I've started my tea, have you noticed some positive? What are some of the positive changes you've seen, in my personality, for example?
Your personality?
See, I covered confidence in my update video because that was one thing that I noticed, but that's just me.
I don't know.
All the animals are what
are you guys doing? My animals are starting to attack us. I'm not quite sure.
Okay, so we'll come back and attack that issue again with Pauly later, because now she'll get paying attention to that, I'm sure. Now she's fuck, now I gotta really pay attention here. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, Pauly and I, when we first met, we had a rough time, like we said earlier, but, when she started going after my best friend, I was sitting there, I was just alright, dude, this is cool. Actually, a freaking girl that knows she likes Tasha. That's fucking awesome. And I was happy because now Tasha's happy, and that makes me happy. And you're obviously happy because I usually see you smile more than I see you frown. And all that crap shit. But yeah, so Pauly and I, and you guys have been married what, for 3 years?
3.5 years. It'll be 4 years in August.
And you guys were together a year before you got married, right?
No, a couple of years.
Couple of years, yeah. So you guys have been together for like a long time.
6 years next month.
A long time in lesbian years.
Actually, it's more like 40 years, not 6 years.
Right. Well, we go fishing when we get a chance to go fishing. We'll go out. We'll go fishing and all that good stuff. We have so much fun. Yeah. The salmon, on the other hand, I think have more fun than we do.
I think so too.
All the fish.
Well, I'm just new to the fishing, and so it's like I didn't expect to catch anything.
That's true. It's true. But it does suck when the little salmon are right there in front of your hook, and they're like, oh. And they're not little, they're big.
Yeah, they're huge. They're size of
and they're dying off, so you would think they would just get on the hook and be like, fuck it, I'm dying anyway. Might as well be eaten, I guess. Might as well eat and be eaten.
Yeah. Well, they're spawning, so they're not going to be hungry to eat, and they're not going to eat. So, if anything, they'll be more in defense mode.
Right, that's true.
Or at least that's what I'm reading and hearing from.
That's true. That's true, yeah. I really just wanted to I want to do more videos that involve my friends and stuff, because honestly, I feel like this transition is way easier on me than other people because I have a whole bunch of friends and family that support me, so I kind of wanted to, like, introduce you guys to them as often as possible, or slowly, I guess, it depends. I was going to do well with Sally, but I'm afraid she's going to fall asleep doing it. She's going to kill me. She's going to see that. Like, you suck. I love you, Mama Storms. Don't hurt me. I know. Yeah, I got this weird laugh thing going on, which is something I didn't cover in the last update video, but I'm sure you've noticed it. I got this weird, like, chuckle going on, which I've never had before. It's really kind of weird. Sienna makes fun of it.
I think I've only heard it when you would be, like, super drunk if you went out or something.
That's true. And now it's coming out sober. It's weird.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. Are you excited about the show tonight?
I am, actually. I'm probably going to be dressed to the T. I told that to Leah on Facebook, and she's like, oh, you should go to Drag Kings. And I'm like, I'm not a performer. I just like to dress.
Right. I mean, see, I'm a performer. I miss performing. But honestly,
and you should check out them because it's through the Gender Health Center.
I know that's what Tasha was saying. You know what I told her? I was like, I would totally like to do a benefit for them, but I really need to re-get my stage legs because I haven't done karaoke since I started my transition. I haven't done my shows in a while.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Your singing might be a little different.
Do you know what I've noticed, though, is I've actually, and I'm going to go ahead and just cover this all in video, because at least you get to see my fun, goofy side, is I've actually been practicing at home. Like, I'll sing at home with my music on almost a daily basis, just so that I can keep my voice moving and going with it. That way, it'll be a lot easier. When I start performing again, it'll be so much easier to actually sing with my music than it is when I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know how are you today? You know? But yeah, now we're going to a benefit for the Gender Health Center, and it's called, what again? I forgot. I got the bare bellies part now.
Bare Bellies and Drag Kings or something like that.
Yeah, but it's called like Roses and Lube.
Yeah, Lube and Roses. Yeah, Lube and Roses.
I knew there was Lube and Roses in there somewhere.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, really? That's kind of ouchies.
Yeah, so that's a very interesting title. But it's okay because these benefits are to help them keep being able to help the community and whatnot. So it's definitely for a good cause. And we get to watch hot belly dancers dance.
Yeah,
you're gonna watch your wife. You're gonna you know, you stare at your wife when she's dancing. Everybody else disappears. You're all like, I gotta go home with that.
Oh, I know. If I had a few drinks in me, I'll be screaming, "That's my wife!"
Right?
That's mine right there.
Maybe you can get Dad to yell to be like, "That's my daughter's."
Oh god, no. He needs to be really drunk to get relaxed.
That's true. And
especially in the arena we're gonna be in.
Verbatim. Unmata and Street Team.
Yeah, all three teams are going to be performing tonight, but at different times.
So
I think Street Team is performing very first performers, and then Verbatim dances a little later, and then Unmata later on.
All right. So anybody who's in the Sacramento area that views this video, You should go check it out. Where is it exactly?
Maryland's on K Street.
You hear that? Maryland's on K Street. At what time?
8 o'clock. Doors open up at 7.
There you go. See, that is where you should be. And as far as we know, the entrance donation fee is $10. So
yeah, it's a sliding scale from 10 to 25. So whatever you could donate would be greatly appreciated.
It's kind of like Planned Parenthood. Like whatever you could give us is great. So that's where you should be tonight. You guys should, if you're in Sacramento area, you've got the money to do it. You guys should come out, help the rest of us support such a great program, and watch Hot Pot.
Oh, yeah.
You have got to see. If you haven't seen Verbatim and Mata Street Team, y'all don't know what you're missing.
You're just saying.
You miss a lot. Not just like dance wise, but girl wise. Girls there are pretty, very pretty. I don't want to say pretty hot. It might get me in trouble. I love you guys. I really do.
Hot Pot loves you.
Yep. Now, with that said, me and Pauly are going to let you guys go. And then hopefully whenever Tasha's done doing whatever Tasha's doing, we can get her out here and do an interview with her. And you guys get to see mine and my best friend's goofy side. Now that you've seen mine and her wife's goofy side. When we're sober.
Right? Different story when we're drunk.
Yeah, see, one of these days we'll get up here and make a drunken video.
Oh, God.
Alright, well, with that said, I'm going to let Pauly say her goodbyes, and we will see you guys later.
All right, see ya.